How did you come to find out about the Baha'i faith?
It was back in my school days in Tongan. Some of my friends were Baha'is then, and they invited me over to some firesides.
Is there a substantial Baha'i community in Tonga then?
There is. In Tonga right now, there's something like 3,000 plus Baha'is in Tonga, and they are scattered throughout the 46 inhabited islands of Tonga. There are something like 170 islands in Tonga, 46 of which are inhabited, and there are Baha'is in all these islands.
All of those islands.
That's right.
And you say you were taken to firesides. Can you tell us a bit more about what these firesides are?
Fireside is a gathering at a home of a Baha'i where you are welcome, a great hospitality, and also there's a speaker, sometimes very informal, where, principles of the faith, of the Baha'i faith are discussed and visitors are invited to come along. I could not resist the sheer logic of the Baha'i faith as opposed to my previous, faith. In a small place like Tonga, it's not easy to leave one's traditional beliefs and to take up a new one, join a new one. Especially for me, coming from a family where I am a fifth generation, and all those 5 generations there have been ministers serving the biggest church in Tonga, the Methodist church. So it's quite a big thing for me to move. But the global nature, the inclusiveness of the Baha'i faith, encompassing all the major religions of the world, which I have read about in my studies, not only in my formal education, but also in my own personal investigation. And because of all that, and also because it still maintains the Baha'i faith, still gives to me that mystical, spiritual relationship with God that I found originally in my brand of Christianity. I was convinced that I, should join, and since then, I'm a Baha'i.
How did your family react to you becoming a Baha'i?
Initially, it was a sad thing between them and me because of, in a small community like Tonga, it's hard to leave your extended family. But they see the transformation, the personal change in my life, and also my ability to focus on my career, and also to turn up a new leaf in a positive way. And they saw the change, and finally, after some years, my parents gave me the blessings, that I continue to pursue my spiritual new pathway that I found.
It must have been very difficult in the meantime.
Yes, it was very difficult in the meantime, but one has to make a stand when it comes to, your spiritual quest. At the end of the day, it's just between yourself and God, to work out that spiritual relationship, and that's how I saw it, and that's how I understood it.